Hello everyone, welcome to another video from Your Tech Today. So today I have the Moto G5 Plus with me, and this is what the box looks like. I bought this from flipkart.com. So the MRP was 16,999, that is 17,000 rupees. This is the 32 GB variant with 4 GB of RAM, and there's another variant which comes with 16 GB of storage and 3 GB of RAM, but I went for the 32 GB variant because 16 GB nowadays is just not enough. So it comes in this nice green colored box. I really like it, but it is a little dented over here, so Flipkart should really take care in the future, not to dent the boxes. It might damage the piece inside. So I've not opened it, so I hope the phone and the accessories are all right. So this is the back of the box. So this is the lunar gray variant which I've ordered. I really don't like the gold colored phones anymore. So this is a 5.2 inch screen, full HD, 2 GHz processor, which is the Snapdragon 625, and it's a really nice processor, very efficient in power usage, and it's a 14 nanometer architecture, so the battery life should be pretty good. It has a 3000 milliampere battery, and though it is less than the competition, but I think 625 processor is pretty efficient, and it does come with fast charging or turbo charging, as Motorola or Moto calls it, or Lenovo calls it. So you can charge it pretty quickly during the day if you are running out of power. So the most interesting part about this phone is the 12 megapixel rear camera, which has an f1.7, f number of 1.7, and it has a dual autofocus pixels, so it will really focus really fast, sort of like what the Galaxy S7 Edge has. I think it should be like that, and the f1.7 should really help you capture good pictures in low light. And the front facing camera is a 5 megapixel wide angle lens, but it's an f2.2, and it has a 3000 milliampere battery. It has a Wi-Fi 5 gigahertz and 2.4 gigahertz, so it supports both. It has dual SIM as well as a micro SD card support, which I will show you when we open the box. And here are some more details. It has been made in India. It says right there. So without any further delay, let's open up the box. So there's a lot of dust inside. Can you see that? Anyways, we'll keep the phone aside for a second. Wow, this feels good. So the accessories inside are, there's a micro USB cable. So this is the turbo charger. Let's see what are the specifications. So it works from anywhere from 100 volts to 240 volts, that is AC, and it gives out 5 volts 1.6 amps, that is normal if you want to charge any other phone. And this phone can work on 9 volts. This charger can work on 9 volts 1.6 amps and 12 volts 1.2 amps. So definitely it supports turbo charging. So I'm not going to rip the plastic off right now. So feels good. Okay, these earphones look really cheap, like something you would buy on the roadside for 50 rupees or something like that. Anyways, I'll check the quality of these, how do they sound, because they are provided in the box and I need to check it. What else do we have? We have a SIM ejection tool. We'll keep it right here because we will pop in the SIMs. So some documents, the SAR values if you're interested, some more warranty information. That's it. So the only negative I would say would be these low quality earphones. At least they look cheap. I don't know how they sound. So let's keep the box aside. Take a look at the phone. So taking a look at the phone, it feels really solid, and the finishing of the metal is amazing on the back. It's a nice unibody kind of design and curved edges. So you can have a look. So there's a micro USB port, a mic, and a 3.5 mm headphone jack at the bottom. This is your power and unlock key, lock and unlock key, and this is your volume rocker. So this has some sort of a texture to it so that you can differentiate it easily. And this is your SIM tray, which I'll open in a second. And this is your secondary microphone. This is the beauty on the back, which is the camera with the f1.7 lens and a dual tone LED flash in a nice circular pattern, and this is definitely glass, so it's not plastic. And I don't know whether you can see it, but there are some things on both sides of the camera. I don't think it serves any function, but maybe they could have added laser autofocus or something over there, but I don't think anything is there. So on the other side there's nothing. So on the front you have your speaker. This is the speaker as well as the earpiece, and you have a front facing 5 megapixel camera with f2.2 aperture, and it's supposed to be a wide angle lens, but I don't know exactly what is the field of view of the camera. So let's peel it off. And also you have the fingerprint sensor. Wow, looks beautiful. I'm really liking the feel of the phone in the hand. Really, it is pretty nice. It's much more different from your Xiaomi Redmi Note 3s and 4s. So this is a welcome change, the curved edges. It feels really solid. So before we go any further, I'll pop in the SIMs and the memory card. So this is how you remove this tray, and we'll have a look at the tray now. So it says SD card. So we're going to place an SD card here. So I have a Lexa 32GB SD card, and on the back you can place 2 nano SIMs. So here are the 2 SIM card slots on the back. So SIM 1 and 2. So one is going to be Geo, obviously, because we want that nice VoLTE connectivity. So your SIM tray is ready. So let's try to push it in. I think it is this way. Okay. So the SIM and the micro SD card are inside. So let's switch on the device. So one thing to note is the bezels are not too thin, and I know thin bezels look nice, but I think a little bit of thickness will provide better protection for the display, and it's not really bad. Nice boot animation. So the front is protected by Gorilla Glass 3. Let's select our language. We've already got VoLTE connectivity. Let me zoom in a little bit. Yeah. So we're going to add the fingerprint now. So I will do fingerprint plus pin. So let's add our fingerprint. So always keep touching different part of your, whichever finger you're registering at different angles, so that, your phone detects your finger from various angles, the way you're holding the phone. So this one is done. We'll add another one just for, because I am going to use this device, so let's do it right the first time. And the phone is all set up now. Let me bump up the brightness a bit. The display looks really nice, guys. Let me put it at full brightness. The display is just beautiful, I feel. It is an IPS panel, so viewing angles are perfect from any direction you see, and the colors are also looking very nice. So the first thing we'll check is storage. How much do we get? So storage wise, out of 32 GB, 24.59 is available as internal storage, and we have the Lexar SD card also available to us, and we have both the SIM cards working and voice over LTE is also working. So this is about the phone, Android 7. So this is how you go to the app drawer. So the fingerprint sensor is not a button, it is just a fingerprint sensor. There is no notification LED on the phone. So suppose your phone is lying and you go to access it, it shows you the notifications like this. So there is no notification LED. So let's see the performance of the fingerprint sensor quickly. Wow, that is quick. Just check it out, okay? That is really quick. I mean, that's a really good fingerprint sensor. And the haptic feedback also, you know, makes the experience that much better. So guys, I've done some basic setup. I've put in my Google account and everything. And let's quickly check out the camera. So the camera can read barcodes. So we will keep the storage as phone. So it has a 16:9 photo capture mode, but we'll keep it at, or let's change it to 12 megapixels. And the video it can shoot at is 4K at 30 frames a second. It can shoot full HD at 60 frames a second. So I really like that because I usually shoot my videos at 60 FPS. So let's check out. So I have this box over here. So you guys can see, and if you want to get an idea of the bokeh, I will just take a pic of this. So let's take a look at the pictures. So you can see the bokeh effect. The table is quite nicely blurred, and the focus is also pretty sharp. You can even see my fingerprints or whatever. Okay. So this is really good. The camera is pretty quick to focus. Let me take another picture. So check this out. Also I had focus right over here, and it is pretty sharp. And look at that background, so nicely blurred. So that's the f1.7. Obviously I'm going to test the camera in more detail when I give out my camera review. Let's quickly hear the speaker also, because there is only a single speaker in the front, and let's see how it performs. Clarity is good. Let's forward a bit. The loudness is okay, like it's not very loud. Clarity is okay. Overall not something I would say is bad, but not too shockingly good also. But I'm happy it's front firing. So when you watch your content, it's like directly towards you. It doesn't get muffled in any way. So some more things that I wanted to show you was these gestures that you can do, you know, for chop to do switch on the flashlight when the phone is locked, or twist to turn on the camera. So I have switched those on, and there are a few more which will go in detail, you know, later. So let's do the chop for the LED. So it works really well, and the LED light is also pretty bright, and it is mixed color. So I think you have to chop again to switch it off. Let's switch on the camera. Yeah, it works. Let's try that again. So you can quickly, you know, capture a moment. Suppose you see something, twist, press the volume button and capture a photo. It hardly takes 2 seconds. So the camera app starts also pretty quickly. So guys, one more thing I would like to tell you is that the battery came almost fully charged. It was at about 96-97%, which is not very safe when transporting lithium ion batteries. So I don't know how this happened. Lenovo or Motorola should take care of it. Most of the times you would have seen when you bought a phone, it would be 50 to 55% charged. So that is the safe limit of transporting lithium ion batteries or lithium polymer batteries. Anyways guys, this concludes the unboxing and first look of the Moto G5 Plus. So if you have any questions, leave it in the comment section below and I'll answer it as soon as possible. I will be making detailed gaming benchmarks and charging time test because it does have turbocharger and a whole lot of videos on this phone. I'm really excited to test it out. And I just forgot that I did not show you the front facing camera. So this is the front facing camera and it is pretty wide. So you can see my hand is here. It is really wide. And let's take a picture also and take a look at it. So even the front facing camera looks alright, but this is a studio lighting situation, so any camera would perform well. If you like this video guys, please hit the thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, bye bye.